Breaking news coming out of Washington today has taken the entire political world by surprise. In a move that very few analysts predicted, the White House has announced a sudden decision that is already sending shockwaves across the United States and far beyond its borders. Americans woke up today expecting an ordinary news cycle, but instead, they are now witnessing a moment that could reshape policies, power balances, and public trust in ways that will be debated for years to come. This unexpected move from the White House has instantly become the top topic across newsrooms, social media platforms, and political circles. Supporters are calling it bold and necessary, while critics are questioning the timing, the motivation, and the possible consequences. What makes this development even more dramatic is the fact that just days ago, senior officials were publicly denying that any such decision was even under consideration. For ordinary Americans, this announcement raises urgent questions. How will this affect daily life? Will it impact jobs, prices, national security, or America's role on the global stage? And perhaps most importantly, why now? Sources close to the administration say the decision was finalized after intense internal discussions, late-night meetings, and mounting pressure from both domestic and international factors. While the White House insists the move was carefully planned, the speed and secrecy surrounding it have left many lawmakers stunned. As reactions pour in from across the country, one thing is clear: today marks a turning point. Whether this surprise move will be remembered as a smart strategic step or a risky gamble depends on what happens next. To understand the full picture, we need to break down what exactly the White House did, what led to this moment, and what it could mean for America's future. According to the official statement released earlier today, the White House confirmed a major shift in policy that directly affects key national priorities. The announcement was delivered without the usual long buildup, catching even seasoned political reporters off guard. Within minutes, markets reacted, political leaders issued statements, and citizens began searching for answers. The administration described the move as a necessary response to rapidly changing conditions. Officials emphasized that delaying action would have caused greater risks, both economically and politically. However, details provided in the initial briefing were limited, leading to widespread speculation and debate. What stands out most is that this decision reverses or significantly alters previous positions held by the administration. Only weeks ago, officials were defending the old approach, arguing that stability and continuity were essential. Today's announcement suggests that behind the scenes, realities may have shifted faster than expected. White House insiders suggest that new intelligence reports, economic indicators, and international developments played a crucial role. While the White House has not confirmed every detail, it acknowledged that recent events forced a reevaluation of priorities. Critics argue that the lack of transparency is troubling. They claim that such a major decision should involve broader consultation with Congress and the public. Supporters, on the other hand, believe decisive leadership is exactly what the moment requires. As Americans try to digest the news, analysts are carefully examining the language used in the statement. Every word, every pause during the press briefing, and every unanswered question is being scrutinized. The tone suggests urgency, but also confidence that this move will ultimately benefit the nation. The political response to today's announcement has been swift and deeply divided. Leaders from the president's party quickly lined up to defend the decision, calling it courageous and forward-thinking. They argued that the White House acted in the national interest, even if the move was unpopular or unexpected. Several lawmakers praised the administration for showing flexibility and responding to real-world challenges rather than sticking to outdated plans. They insist that leadership sometimes requires making difficult choices without waiting for full consensus. On the other side, opposition leaders were far more critical. Many accused the White House of acting recklessly and bypassing democratic norms. Some called for emergency hearings, while others demanded a full explanation of the data and discussions that led to the decision. Political analysts note that this move could significantly impact upcoming elections. Voters who were already undecided may now see the administration in a new light, either as decisive problem solvers or as unpredictable risk-takers. Even within the president's own party, there are signs of unease. A few moderate voices expressed concern about the long-term consequences and warned that public trust could be damaged if the administration fails to clearly explain its reasoning. Across cable news networks, debates are intensifying. Commentators are arguing over whether this move strengthens America's position or exposes new vulnerabilities. What is undeniable is that the political landscape feels more polarized than ever. Internationally, today's White House move has not gone unnoticed. Allies are carefully assessing how this decision will affect diplomatic relations, trade agreements, and security partnerships. Some foreign leaders have welcomed the change, seeing it as a positive step toward cooperation. Others are expressing concern, worried about instability or sudden shifts in U.S. commitments. Global markets reacted almost immediately, reflecting uncertainty about what comes next. Analysts say this highlights America's central role in the world economy and how decisions made in Washington can ripple across continents. Rival nations are also watching closely. Any sign of internal division or policy reversal can be seen as an opportunity or a threat, depending on perspective. Experts warn that how the White House manages the aftermath will be just as important as the decision itself. Looking ahead, several possible scenarios could emerge. If the policy change delivers quick, positive results, the administration may regain momentum and silence critics. However, if challenges arise or promises go unmet, political pressure could increase dramatically. Congressional oversight, legal challenges, and public opinion will all shape the next phase of this story. The White House is expected to release more detailed explanations in the coming days, which may either calm tensions or spark further controversy. One thing is certain, this surprise move has changed the conversation. It has forced Americans to confront difficult questions about leadership, transparency, and the direction of the country. As events continue to unfold, today will likely be remembered as a key moment in modern U.S. politics. Whether history judges it kindly or harshly will depend on outcomes that are still uncertain. Breaking U.S. news like this reminds us how quickly the political landscape can shift. Decisions made behind closed doors can suddenly become front-page headlines, affecting millions of lives. As Americans and global audiences watch closely, the coming days will reveal whether this surprise move was a masterstroke or a miscalculation. Until then, questions remain, debates continue, and the nation waits. Stay informed, stay aware, and keep watching, because this story is far